What's up, you guys? Are you ready for this one? I'm sure you're ready because you clicked on this video. This is so powerful for you to really grasp this message. I'm going to awaken you. You're going to elevate your awareness. You're going to become more aware of your true potential through this video and as you implement this in your life. Because honestly, it's so sad. I see so many giving away their power to things outside of them, and they don't realize that all the power lies within them. They just have to abstain and refrain from those temptations or those pleasures that are really worthless, and they're not going to give them what it is that they really want. What they really want is to have a better life, more success, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, in all areas of their life. It's not going to come from the short-term pleasures. So let's break it down. Stop having sex with just anyone. It's weakening you. Protect your power. Elevate your life. Okay, number one, your energy is sacred. Your energy is sacred, and where you place your attention is where you place your energy. Every time you sleep with someone, you absorb their energy. You carry their trauma, pain, habits, and vibration. Ask yourself, do I want to become like this person? Like, it is so crazy, but sex is a sacred act. Like, it's literally the deepest level connection that we could have with someone. It's the deepest level energy exchange that we could have with someone. The key here is sex is a spiritual exchange. And people are tossing it around like it's alcohol or junk food. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a bite of that. Okay, cool. This is the deepest level of human connection, of spiritual connection that we could have with someone. And there's so much more that's taking place underneath the surface than the surface level pleasure that you receive from it. It's so sad. Number two, casual sex lowers your frequency. You're giving your power away. You're having sex casually. For what? Are you doing it to recreate? Are you doing it to actually make love and connect with someone? Or are you doing it just for the short-term pleasure? You feel empty after because you gave away your essence for nothing. For nothing. For what? Not to recreate, not to connect, not to build a future with someone. For nothing. It's so sad. Over time, this chips away at your confidence, clarity, and purpose. It's chipping away slowly but surely every time that you give your life force away. The high fades, your spirit does not lie. You know it. You feel it. That's why you feel empty after. Why do you feel empty after? It's because your conscience is calling you. Your conscience is weighing on you. You can't escape that. What most people do is they try and convince their mind of something that their heart knows is a lie. Their heart knows it's a lie. Their heart knows they shouldn't be doing that. But they're all caught up in their ego. They're caught up in the devil, and they're trying to go and obtain this external thing, and then it leaves them empty and they wonder why. It's because that's the devil. Realize it and free yourself from it. The key here is lust drains your life force. Lust drains your life force. You see, your energy is so valuable, but you're giving away to these things that aren't serving you, that are just boosting your ego. Like, really? Do you really need that? This is the saddest thing. When I see people, like, I'm not even going to name names, but high up there people that are very successful and they're sleeping with a ton of women. To me, it's the saddest thing because it's telling everyone, it's telling myself that they don't value themselves. If they really valued themselves, they wouldn't give away their energy to just anyone. To all these women, to no one in their eyes, because that's not the person they're going to spend their life with. That's not their wife. So what are they doing it for? To boost their ego? To obtain that short-term pleasure? Because believe me, that's a bigger vice. That's just as big of a vice as the alcohol, as the drugs, as the porn, as the junk food, as the tobacco, as any of them. If anything, that's the highest. You're craving that amount of pleasure can only be experienced in that form, through sex. That's one of the highest forms of connection that you could have with someone. Think about the rush of energy that gives you. And they're just giving it away to these women that are just throwing themselves at them and they feel cool. Yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. Yeah, I got all these women. Oh yeah, it's like, dude, I don't think that's much of an accomplishment. I think that shows your weakness. Start looking at it in this manner so you can really realize your true power. Number 3, it clouds your judgment. You start bonding with people you don't know or even trust. Like I said, these aren't people that you expect to live your life with. You're not expecting to have a future with this person. You don't even know them. But you're just going based on the physical. Oh, I'm attracted to her. She's beautiful. Oh, I would love to do it with her. You don't even know her. So if we're really talking about it on a spiritual level, you don't know what she's been through. You don't know what traumas she's holding on to. You don't know what her habits are. You don't know what her mentality is. You don't know what her spirit is like. You're inheriting part of her spirit. You guys are connecting and exchanging spiritual energy. It's so much deeper than most people realize. And then you wonder why you feel like shit after. You stay in situations that don't serve you just because of physical intimacy. You are so blinded to the reality of the situation, of how you're actually engaging with this person energetically, spiritually, like what it's doing for you in that manner, like as a human being, spiritually, because you're just fixated on the lust. You're just fixated on the physical. You're just fixated on your ego, on the devil, which is boosting up your pride, which is going to be ultimately lead to your downfall. Because when that person is no longer engaged in that manner with you, you're going to be met with a lot of pain, a lot of misery, a lot of frustration, a lot of stress. And you're going to wonder why they left. It's because it wasn't true. Like anything that's rooted in the devil is going to ruin you. You lose sight of your standards and your purpose because you throw it all out the window just because you want to attain their physical intimacy. You want to attain sex with them. You throw away your standards. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. You can do that. Oh, here, you want some money? Okay, cool. Here, I bought you this thing. Or, hey, let's go over here. I'll do whatever you say. That's literally what you're low-key sending out to this person, and they can feel that. You're done. Fuck. You lose sight of your standards and your purpose. Your purpose. At that point, it's pleasure over purpose to you. It's so sad. The key here is you confuse pleasure with connection. You think the pleasure, the high that you are experiencing in that moment with connection. You're connecting on something that isn't there. It's false. It's this high. It's this illusion. Number 4, this is one of the most powerful points. Only be intimate with those you see a future with. With those you see a future with. Your body is sacred. Stop giving it to people who don't truly care about you. Ask yourself, do they genuinely love and respect me? Can I see a future with this person? If not, you have no business engaging with them in that manner. Because at that point, you just answered the question that this person isn't a person that's aligned with you, a person that you see yourself with. So at that point, it would just be for the short-term pleasure, which is always going to lead you to emptiness, because there's an inverse relationship between pleasure and pain. You experience a lot of pleasure in this moment, you're going to be met with a lot of pain later. That's why people drink. Oh, drink excessively, get super drunk and feel that incredible high, and the next morning they're wrecked. Huge hangover and life sucks. Oh, go take ecstasy, take Molly and experience this incredible high. And then the next day they're just like so low. There's an inverse relationship. So refrain from that instant pleasure. Refrain from it. It may be painful at the start to do that, but it's going to lead you to ultimate satisfaction and gratification later when you meet the right person for you. Casual sex creates emotional confusion and drains your spirit. You're confused. You have no idea. What are we doing here? Okay, hey, we aren't aligning, but wait, we're having this connection, but you're not. It's fake. It's false. And it drains your spirit. It's so sad. But most people don't understand. Every time they do one of the vices, every time they drink, every time they do drugs, every time they watch porn, every time they eat junk food, every time they engage in lust, it's draining your spirit and you don't even realize it. It's happening on such a deeper level that you can't even see it. You can't even understand it because it's so much deeper. You have to refrain from it and then watch your spirit elevate over weeks, over months, over years. And you'll realize, holy shit, I'm growing so much. It's because you're refraining from those things. If there's no real love, respect, or alignment, walk away. Walk away. And this is one of the things I think that most people have the hardest time with. The opportunity is there. That person really likes me. Oh, it's so tempting. You have to be able to walk away if it's not right for you. And you're going to know. You'll only know if you're in true alignment. And this is why I teach through the daily habits in the higher self community. I cause you to get in alignment by doing the daily habits. And as you get in alignment and you listen to that voice within you, your conscience, the authentic voice of God, your higher self, you're actually able to understand and discern between what's right for you and what's wrong for you. And then you have the actual ability to do that because you're doing it every single day through the daily habits. So now when the temptations come, you're like, oh, yeah, I just can't do that. It's a lot easier for you because you're putting yourself through that process daily of overcoming your limited self, of overcoming the ego, of overcoming all the vices and the distractions in your life. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Your life force, your energy is the only thing that you have. And like I said, where you place your attention is where you place your energy. Start being very controlled or particular in where you place your attention, because that's everything. The key here is discernment over desire. Discernment over desire. Number 5, discipline builds divine masculinity. Discipline. Being able to say no. Being able to say, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm only going to do that. I don't care what comes up. I don't care how I feel. I'm going to do this. Discipline builds divine masculinity. A man who can control his urges can control his destiny. You're no longer swayed by the short-term pleasures, by the instant gratification, by the devil, by the ego. And you're actually able to control your thoughts, your actions, and your energy for you to get what it is that you really want, for you to achieve that goal. This is how you level up your life inside and out. Inside and out, like I said, through the daily habits, by saying what you're going to do and doing them. It's the wake-up time. It's the reading and reflection, the workout, counting your macros, and dropping your vices. This is everything that I have you do in the Higher Self program. So if you want to join us in that and walk the path to your higher self, click the link in the description. You realize your true power when you refrain from short-term pleasures. You see, there's this power that's flowing to and through you, that's giving you life, that's guiding you, that's only looking out for your best interest. But most people can't listen to that voice within them because they're so distracted by the instant pleasures, by the instant gratification, by the ego, by the things of this world. And when you start doing the daily habits, you start to actually become aware of this marvelous inner world that exists within you and the power that lies right here within you. Because you start refraining from the vices, you start refraining from the ego, you start removing that limited self, and as you remove that limited self more and more, you become aware of your higher self. You start tapping into this potential within you. Now the key here is strength through restraint. You will develop strength as you refrain and as you restrain yourself from doing these short-term things. The short-term things are ruining your whole life. Why aren't you able to get the physique that you want? Because you love the junk food and you're not willing to push through the pain and work out every single day. Is it that much to ask for? Is it that much to ask for? For you to not eat artificial foods that are not going to properly nourish your body, and for you to actually go out and get some exercise every single day for minimum an hour. Is it that much to ask for? You have to ask yourself that. Is that really that much to ask for? If it is, understand how low your standard really is for yourself. Because I'm telling you, you can have the body that you want, you can have the physique that you want within 6 months to a year. If you just count your macros and you do the workouts like I show you in the Higher Self community. It's so simple. But you have to be the one to commit. You have to be the one to decide. Now the final truth, your energy is your essence. The more you give it to those who don't value you, the more you forget your worth. Save yourself for the one who sees you, respects you, and aligns with your future. This is the whole purpose of this whole video, is stop giving your energy away and save it for the one that really values you, the one that really sees you, that sees your worth, that respects you, and that aligns with you. I promise you, if you refrain from giving your energy away to just anyone, that right person will walk into your life. Why? Because you are right. You have to be right first. You have to be right within, and that person will meet you because you are that. You attract not what you want, but what you are. You have to be that person. Save yourself. Do the daily habits. Remove the limited self. Remove the ego. Start becoming aware of your higher self. Start tapping into this true potential that's within you. Because I'm telling you, God has a calling for you. Everyone has their own special calling, but they're not able to actually walk the path because all the distractions, all the instant pleasures are blocking them from seeing it. And when you start doing these daily habits, you start to become more and more aware of what that vision is for you. And then you're actually able to start walking the path and listening to that voice within you. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.